what's up everybody, it's Cooper here, and today I've got a really cool pickup video for you. It's mostly boxed Nintendo stuff, so I have stuff to show you from the pawn shop, eBay, and Craigslist. So I'll start off with two of the things from the pawn shop, and save one of them for the end. First up, I got Halo 2 complete. This is $2, and I also got Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic complete for $2, and I needed the manual to complete the copy I had. So pretty good. These games combined are worth about $20. Next up, this is an eBay purchase, and it was supposed to be factory sealed, and it's not. So I contacted the seller, and we're trying to work something out. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it is a boxed blue Game Boy camera, and I was hoping it was sealed. I got this for like $15 after shipping, and it has the top seal on, if you can see that sticker there, but the bottom one has been taken off. And when I opened it, it has this baggie just shoved in there, which is supposed to hold the paperwork. The paperwork is in there, the camera's in there, everything's in there, but it's clearly not sealed. I still am interested in keeping it, obviously, because I'm trying to get them all boxed anyway. But I mean, the price is very fair for a boxed one, but what's not fair is that I paid thinking I was getting a factory sealed one, and instead got a boxed one that, you know, has the bottom sticker was ripped off, and it ripped the paper. So, I mean, I'd be fine with paying the price for it that I did if I knew it wasn't sealed. But anyway, we're trying to work something out. Hopefully, I can just get like a half refund or something. And then next up is another eBay purchase, and this one was a big bundle. So first up, we have a Nintendo plastic case. We have Jackal with the instruction manual, Mega Man 2, Double Dribble, Quantum Fighter, World Class Track Meet, Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, and then we have a boxed copy of Blaster Master. It's a little beat up, no manual, but it does have the game and the box and the sleeve. No styrofoam, no instruction manual. And then the best part of that bundle is a boxed NES control deck, and this box is in really good condition, aside from this tear on the side here. But other than that, it's in great condition. Has the styrofoam. It has the system and one controller. That's all that's in there. So I have another controller I can throw in, and I think I have an extra set of cords I can throw in here to complete this. Although I do need the paperwork. And I just sold all my extra manuals and inserts and stuff like that, and I had a couple different manuals for NES systems, and I'm not sure if I kept those or if I got rid of them, but yeah, so I think that was a pretty cool bundle. This is I mean, I've had boxed NESs before, but this is the first one that I have now that I'm keeping. And that whole bundle, after shipping, was $58. It was $50 buy it now with $8 shipping. I thought that was more than fair. Because, you know, a boxed NES is worth more than that alone. Then I get another game box I didn't have. Plus Mega Man 2 is an easy sell. So, cool stuff. And then, let's see. I did a Craigslist deal, and there's a little bit of a story with it, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys that first. There's someone who lives fairly close to me. They live maybe a mile away, like as far away as my school is from my house. So last night I was on Craigslist, and I saw an ad that said 10 NES games in boxes, $30. and I clicked on it, and they weren't amazing titles, but I didn't have any of the games, so I was more than happy to pay $3 each for those. So I called the guy, and he told me where he lived, and I talked to him for a little while, and he said he had a bunch of other games. He said he had about 250 different NES games, and about 100 of them were boxed. And he was charging $3 each for these. I was super excited. I was thinking I'm gonna get some amazing stuff at great prices, So I went over there. This was like 11:30 at night. So I went over there, and he lived in like a creepy apartment complex, and he kind of looked a little weird, but he was really nice. And he pulled out the games from the ad, and all the boxes, I'll use the Blaster Master one as an example, all the boxes had these flaps all cut off on the top and the bottom, and they were flattened out, and they had tape around all the edges. And when I saw the ad, it just looked like he had the boxes like this, then the manuals and the games were sitting on top. So when I saw all those, I was like, oh, I didn't realize they were like this. I really wouldn't be interested in these. But he did have a bunch of other stuff, and he kept pulling out boxes and boxes for me to look through. And when I talked to him before, I had told him some stuff I had for trade that he was interested in. So I brought some of that stuff, and basically I traded him some stuff, and he gave me a lot more than I was expecting for it in trade. And then I spent $60 cash. And what I traded him were two N64 controllers in good condition, a gray one and a green one, 2 Rumble Packs, a couple Game Boy SP chargers, like really random stuff, like the SP chargers, the Rumble Packs, an N64 jumper pack, a silver battery cover for a Game Boy Advance, an N64 cleaning cartridge, just like a bunch of random stuff that I don't really care about. And he gave me $45 in trade for it, which is awesome. And then I spent $60 cash, like I said. So, first up, I got a bunch of manuals here. He had a lot of stuff. Like, he probably had a good 200 or 300 manuals for NES and Super Nintendo, and he had tons of games and just tons of stuff. So I looked through it all, and he still has more than I want, but he said that he buys and sells games for a living, which, I mean, I can see people doing that out of their house, but at the same time, he didn't have a lot of stuff, and he really didn't have a lot of rare stuff at all. So, I mean, I know he sells on eBay, but it kind of seemed like, I don't know, like he's not doing a very good job of making a living at it or something. But anyway, so I picked out a bunch of manuals here, and I wasn't sure which ones I needed or if I needed any of them, but I know that I grabbed some manuals for games I have, so if by the off chance if I actually need them, then that's cool. So I got 2 NES manuals. First we have Monster Party and Casino Kid. And then I got 3 N64 manuals. One of them I know I needed. First is Vigilante 8 Second Offense. Then Mickey's Speedway USA. And then this is the one I needed, and that's Quake. I've got the box. I don't have the cartridge yet, but, that's easy enough to get. Unfortunately, the Vigilante 8 and Quake manuals are missing the staples in them, so I mean, all the pages are here, but they're not in the best shape, I guess. And then I got 5 Super Nintendo manuals, and I know one of these I don't even have the game or the box for, but I couldn't pass that one up, and the other ones I'm not really sure if I needed, so I just grabbed them like I said. First is Shanghai 2. Next is Draken. And then the Comet Tribes, and this is the game I just picked up from Play and Trade in my last video. Street Fighter 2. And I think I have this one complete, but I actually have an extra empty box, so I thought I could just get this to put in there. And then the manual that I know I don't need, but I didn't want to pass it up, is The Lost Vikings. And then, let's see, I picked up 3 complete in box NES games. All the boxes are in pretty good shape. First we have Pac-Man. This is the Grey Cart Tengen version. This one's actually missing the manual. I wasn't aware of that, but not really a big deal. It's an easy enough manual to get a hold of. Next is Dirty Harry. This one's in really good condition. This one's complete. And then the third one is Operation Wolf. And this one is complete, except it doesn't have any styrofoam in there. Next, I got some empty boxes, which I'm very happy to get. These boxes are really cool. They're better than all the complete games I got. First is Pac-Man for the Game Boy. It's got the manuals. And next is Pokemon Red version. This is missing the instruction manual, but I mean, this was like $2. You cannot beat that. Next, I was really happy to get this one. This is a super easy game to find, but boxed it is pretty expensive, so I'm happy that I got it. And that is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. This is like the classic series, and it's a little beat up, and there's no manual, but cart and manual for this are easy to find. And this one I was also happy to find. I've only had a couple copies of the cartridge before, but I mean, now that I have the box, I can seek one out. And that is Bible Adventures. That box is in decent shape. And then this one, I've never seen a real copy in person of the cartridge, and this one has the manual, the insert, and the box and everything. It's in really good shape, and that is Mario is Missing. And I was really happy to get this one. Like I said, it was like $2 or $3, so now I can track down a cartridge for that. That'll be a very awesome addition to the collection. And then one more empty box that I got from him. This was like $5, and that is an incredible deal. And it's a box for an original Game Boy system. And this has, the batteries are in it, still sealed. It's got all the paperwork. It's just missing the Game Boy and the charger. And this box is in better condition than the one that I actually already have, so this is a box upgrade for me. And then I've got an extra box, and hopefully I can I mean, I have another Game Boy, but the screen is damaged, so I don't know really what I'm going to do yet. I'd like to have a third box Game Boy, and if the box for a black or red original Game Boy are the same, I'll just get one of those and throw it in here, and that'd be pretty cool. And then 2 more things from him. Well, a bunch more things, but I got a stack of PS1 games, and then one more thing from him. So, got a bunch of PS1 games, and the ones I'm going to show you now were $1 each. They're all complete Black Label. Shadow Master, Jet Moto 3, Battle Stations, Grand Theft Auto 2. This one's missing the front part of the case, but I can replace that. And that's Jeopardy! 2nd Edition, Martian Gothic, and The Land Before Time: Return to the Great Valley. These next 2 were $3 each. Blast Chamber and Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare. And then this one was $15. That's Vagrant Story. I was very happy to get this. It's like a $25 to $30 game. So for $15, it's really not that bad. The case is like ridiculously messed up. It's cracked everywhere and it's falling apart, but aside from that, it is complete. Black Label got the collector's CD and the manual and the disc and all that. So it's in great shape too, so I'm really happy with that. Then this next one is a game I had never heard of before last night, and he wanted 25 for it, and I wasn't sure if that was a good deal or not. I did end up paying that, but I was texting non-tubers while I was there, and I asked him to look this game up for me, as well as Vagrant Story, to see what they're going for. And he said this one was going for about 45 to 55 bucks for a complete Black Label one in great shape. So I paid 25 bucks, and that is Rival Schools. And according to non-tubers, from what he looked up, this is one of the best fighters on the PS1. So, made by Capcom. I'm very happy to have this one because I've never even heard of this game or seen it before. So, to get, a $50 game out of the way for 25 bucks, I think that's a pretty good deal. And then the last thing that I got from him is this. And this is a boxed Zoomer for the NES, and it's basically a flight stick. And the box is a little bit beat up, as you can see, but it is complete in box. It's got the styrofoam and the controller. I'll take it out and show you guys. The flap right here has a decent rip, but I'm still very happy to have this. I have some pretty cool box NES accessories and controllers coming soon in the mail, so this is definitely a cool one to add into the collection because I am getting more soon. I don't know if this came with any paperwork. If it did, it's missing that. But here's the controller. It's got suction cups on the bottom, and yeah, it's pretty cool. There's only 2 on eBay right now. One of them is, how much is it? It's like 35 or something after shipping, and the other one's like 65. And those aren't in the boxes; those are just the loose controllers. And I got this one for 15 boxed, which I think is a pretty good deal. And I'm very happy to have it. It's made by, looks like Bishu, but it does have the official Nintendo seal of quality, and then the other corner it says licensed by Nintendo. So, very cool to have that. And then the last thing I have to show you guys is from the pawn shop. And this is one of my best finds in a very long time. And it is a clear Game Boy Pocket. And this was $17.99. And the reason it's such a good deal is because this one is still factory sealed. It's got the sticker here and the sticker on the bottom as well. This has never been opened. And it's in pretty good shape too. I mean, it's a little crushed right there, and of course, like, these little flaps are kind of damaged, but very cool. I'm so happy to have this. This is only my second boxed Game Boy Pocket. I've got a red one, and I've got this one, and this one's sealed, so very cool. $17.99, you can't beat that. I can't find a sealed one for sale anywhere, so I don't know exactly how much it's worth, but when I looked it up, there's only one on eBay, one boxed one on eBay, and it was like $65 after shipping, so I'm assuming it's like $100 plus. If any of you guys have seen one of these for sale sealed, let me know. Like I said, 17 or 18 bucks, you really cannot beat that. So I was very happy to get that. So those are all my pickups for today. Like I said, lots of boxed Nintendo stuff, empty boxes, manuals, some good PS1 games for the collection. I'm very happy to have all this stuff. And I have some pretty cool packages coming in the mail, like I said. I bought a bundle of boxed NES accessories and miscellaneous things like that, and another boxed system. Not on NES. I'm not going to tell you what it is, save that for the video, but some very cool stuff. I've got another package from Cobra DVS coming, and I think maybe a few other packages, but yeah, so definitely be on the lookout for my next pickup video. It should be pretty cool. And tomorrow I am taking a road trip with my friend Felix down to South Florida, like in the Fort Lauderdale area. His family lives down there, and we're leaving tomorrow morning, and we're coming back on Sunday. Tomorrow being Thursday. And he told me there's like a place down there called the Swap Shop, and he said it's kind of like a flea market with like a flea market garage sale kind of thing that's indoors. So that sounds really cool. He said we can check that out, and he said that when he's gone, he's always seen retro games there, and that got me really excited. So I'm hoping to find some cool stuff. I definitely need some stuff to sell. It's kind of personal, but like we're just having problems with my student loans getting approved for some reason. So I kind of have to survive like a month with just buying and selling games. So definitely need to find some good stuff to sell. So hopefully I can do that, and maybe, I mean, if I can talk him into it, maybe we can go to some Goodwills or something down there, find some cool stuff. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, be on the lookout for my next video. It should be pretty cool, and I'm actually going to make a video of our trip, hopefully. So that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.